$19 billion. Now, I've been really blessed. My wife and I have written 7 books, and one of the books that we'll probably bring for the ladies next week is Dr. Bob and Debbie's Guide to Sex and Romance. Hallelujah. If you're taking Lipitor, your sexual function is going to be impaired. The very first thing that God told Adam to do was be fruitful and nice to see we have a group of believers in the room here. Not golfing, not shopping, sex. Can I say that in this mixed crowd without getting written up? I guess so. It's like being an evangelist. You blow in and you blow out. So today, my passion is to help teach you. My goal is to make you a hero in your own household. You say, why do I need to be a hero? Half of you right now, or more than half of you, are probably in single homes. I can tell you that 72% of you don't have enough iodine in your body. I know that there are 45,000 women that are going to have breast cancer, and I know you're confused because it was just in the USA Today. Should you start taking hormone replacement therapy again? Last week it was reported that the amount of diabetes has gone from 2% to 9%. This is an epidemic. So what's happening in our society right now, it's not about who's going to pay the deductible. It's not about where you're going to get more. It's about, and don't get mad at me, it's about you taking responsibility for your own health and your own life. Let me tell you a true story, and all my stories are absolutely true. When I turned 50 years old, I had to pass a test called the Body Mass Index. Now most people who can't pass that test get really mad at it and say that it's not a true test. I want you to know that if my wife and I did not pass this Body Mass Index test when I turned 50, they were going to raise my insurance rates $125 per person per month.
Yeah.
Oh, it's better than that, and that's sarcasm. When I turned 55, and I know I don't look like I'm 55, but when I turned 55 years old, we got an invoice, $250. And my wife looked at me, and I looked at her, and she said, what do you think? And I said, so she called up. Actually, when we turned 50, and they raised our rates, she said to the people at the other end, so what's going on? They said, well, you turned 50. She said, so what? Well, we do that to everybody that turns 50. So when we turned 55 years old, they raised it to $250, like I just said. And she called up and said, what's going on? They said, well, you turned 55. And my wife said to them in love, well, when we were 50, we did this. Now we're 55. What do we have to do? Now, this might be a new term for some of you. It's the very first one on the list, but this is really important, what I'm going to share with you. It's called the HA1C. I'm not sure if you've heard